Good evening. Tonight is the 71st day in the 10th new year of the Second Republic in the National Standard Year of 251. Our troops have made strategic advances against terrorist factions threatening our allies on the eastern frontier. Reports from the ground are that the enemy has retreated and is currently in hiding, disguising themselves among the local population, cowardly using women and children as human shields. At this very moment, a courageous operation is being conducted in secret by the 102nd Freedom Brigade to dismantle subversive propaganda being unlawfully distributed in the newly liberated eastern frontier.
Latest reports from the ongoing conflict along the southwestern states are that the disgraced General Patel is still in hiding while harboring fugitives from the law along the border wall. Airstrikes are being carried out, and we are happy to announce that there are 0 citizen casualties among the 84 recovered dead abandoned by the fleeing insurgency.
In domestic news, AmeriCorps Industries has announced that new biological weaponry has been unanimously approved by Congress to protect civilian conflict zones. The new nerve agent has been engineered to target hostile enemy combatants and poses no threat to innocent citizens outside of short-term discomfort that should be attended to immediately by the nearest official medical center.
New data released from the Council of Academics shows test performance among all students across the nation now places them among the top 90% of achievement in the civilized world. This comes a full year ahead of projected advancement AmeriCorps Industries announced at the beginning of the nationwide overhaul of the school system. We now go to Mike Townsend at a typical school in the Heartland. Thank you, Tom. I'm here at this typical Heartland school speaking with students of the 1st, 5th, and 10th grades. They are demonstrating their proficiency in all subjects and are confident with their ability to contribute to our great nation. This is Timmy. He's in the 1st grade. Timmy here wants to join the armed forces like his father when he grows up. He has already exhibited excellent motor skills and technical proficiency in simulations, and is expected to be drafted to advanced field infantry training soon. This older fellow named Scott has already contributed to this year's push in agriculture by joining the Fertilization Corps and Waste Cleanup Brigade serving 5-star farms. What do you have to say, Scott?
I am happy to make fertilizer for 5-star farms.
We have the best schooling in the world. My teachers were the best. The new curriculum is supposed to be even better. I am very happy to graduate now. I am envious of the new class to get a fully automated education.
You heard it here from the edge of tomorrow. The new school program is the best change to education ever. Back to you in the studio, Tom. Thank you, Mike. We now go back to Joy Newsman for a special report on the 10-year retrospective of the Bowling Green Massacre.
This is the 10th anniversary of the Bowling Green Massacre. And while most of you will choose to remember this horrible tragedy in the safety of your own homes with peaceful vigils, I must plea out to those of you taking to the streets right now. This is not the way to honor the countless lives lost a decade ago. Do not bring shame to yourselves or dishonor the deaths perpetrated by terrorists. Your protests only fuel the divisive rhetoric and inflammatory sentiment shared by traitors and cowards, which undermine the very values our society is founded upon. I plead to you, have respect for those in mourning, and join the nation in a brief prayer for those misguided souls who will meet their Maker soon. They will be found out and held accountable for their cowardly and treasonous actions against the state. Let us pray that our armed forces are victorious today and crush the evildoers that stand in our way. Let us pray for our great leader and the great new republic.
Do not believe everything you are told. Like sheep to the slaughter, you've been misled. The events that transpired 10 years ago never happened. They were merely a propaganda stunt by the then incumbent president and his saboteurs to democracy. Nobody died at Bowling Green, except for the truth. The so-called terrorists and insurgents are the last patriots of our now divided nation. General Patel has served the people under the former Constitution for the greater half of a century. The protests in the streets are an attempt to stop the fascist regime that has usurped democracy. If you see someone being chased down in the streets, don't turn away, offer them help. These people being labeled terrorists and insurgents are just like you. Your day and number just hasn't come up yet. Save yourself and save your brothers and sisters. Resist. Resist.